Attorney Jonathan Nelson, reminding you that if you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important to have somebody on your side. When you need a lawyer,
then you need Nelson.
On Tuesday, March 19th, Joe Biden visited Vegas to speak at the Stupak Community Center to talk about the economy and affordable housing, unrelated to the letter that was recently sent by Governor Lombardo to him about this same topic. He spoke about how he came into office during the pandemic and that Nevada was especially hit hard due to the lack of tourism, and that before he came into office, unemployment in Nevada was at 30%. He continued on stating that since he became president, Nevada has created 274,000 jobs, in addition to another 129,000.
I propose and sign the most significant investment in our nation's infrastructure in generations. And now we're going to have an infrastructure decade. So far, 47,000 new projects modernize Americans' roads, bridges, ports, airports, public transit, and so much more is happening. Creating jobs now and jobs for the future as well. $3.4 billion in projects right here in Nevada. $3.4 billion.
Biden continued, mentioning the Brightline project, which is a project meant to build a high-speed rail line that connects Southern California to Las Vegas. He believes that the construction of this rail line will create 35,000 good-paying jobs, take 3 million vehicles off the road, and significantly reduce pollution. He also touched on the subject of the increase of small businesses since he took office.
Across the country, folks have filed a record number of new business applications since I took office. The fastest growth of Latino-owned businesses in more than a decade. More black small businesses starting at the highest rate in 30 years. In Nevada, since I came to office, we've seen 195,000 small business applications. And every one of those applications is an act of hope. For example, here in Clark County, nearly 1,000 brand new affordable units for seniors are under construction today as a result. 8,000 homes total for families, seniors, and veterans. And across the country, more people own homes now than before the pandemic. We're seeing fewer foreclosures than any time in decades, but we have a lot more to do. For too many people, the dream of having a good home still feels out of reach. I get it.
He added as well that small businesses make up half the economy in America. He also touched on the state of affordable housing in Nevada and the U.S.
What we've been doing works to increase housing supply and keep costs down in the future. First, for homeowners. If inflation keeps coming down, and it's predicted to do that, mortgage rates are going to come down as well, but I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait.
However, Republicans have refuted claims from Biden about the economy being the greatest in the world and stating that inflation is going down. The Republican National Committee has issued a statement regarding Biden's speech, stating that Nevada's families are being crushed by Joe Biden's failures, from historic inflation and an open border to skyrocketing overdose deaths across the state. Nevada wants results, not lip service. Speaking of criticism, Governor Joe Lombardo recently criticized Joe Biden as well, via a letter he sent to the president, urging his administration to help alleviate the affordable housing crisis in Nevada, as well as release more federal land for housing development. Governor Lombardo wrote in his letter that, despite spending billions on laws like the Inflation Reduction Act and the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, the federal government still struggles to efficiently deliver on public land conveyances due to a lack of resources and manpower. He additionally added that communities in Nevada should not have to wait years for the federal government to act.